Hey, orbs. Normally, we don't cover updates on day of release, but like, we're up playing Genshin. So, hey, let's do it. Voting Gauntlet. Dragoon Duels. Ooh, this is rough. Wait a second. There are more guys than girls. Well, generally speaking, yeah, there are more male Dragoons than female. However, this is so hard to pick. I love Jill, but I love Minerva. And Altina's really, really pretty. But Michalis is pretty cool. Trevon's pretty awesome. And Har's my favorite, one of my favorite male characters ever. I'm not sure if he's my favorite period anymore, but damn, that's really hard to pick, chat. All right. This begins on July 1st and goes until July 6th. Voting Gauntlet Dragoon Duels is happening now. Oh, it's already out. That's right, because it is reset. More importantly, though, the next update is on its way. Thank you for playing the Fire Emblem Heroes game. Here's an update from the Fire Emblem Heroes development team. Major additions in version 6.7.0 update planned for release on or after July 5th at 12 a.m. are as follows. New skills are being added for a legendary hero. I already know that because it was spoiled. New memento events are being added to Hero's Journey. The lineup of limited time combat manuals is being updated. New weapon skills and weapons to refine are being added. Arena Assault Plus is being updated. Summer Duels is being updated. Aether Raids is being updated. And Mirror Strike is being updated. All right. And maintenance will happen on July 5th at 12 a.m. till 3 a.m. It should end a bit early, but occasionally nowadays the matches seem to last really long. I don't know, the entire length. Let's begin. All right. Thank you for playing Fire Emblem Heroes game. Here's an update from the Fire Emblem Heroes development team for version 6.7.0. And our legendary hero is Roy. Not that I would be excited because Roy. Do people still say Roy's our boy? Man, I think it's pretty lame. Well, he's not been our boy for a long time because you guys should know almost nobody's using him. Character has been pretty irrelevant and definitely needed this refine. I thought the refine was coming around 2 months ago, to be honest, but yeah, they're not doing legendary mythic refines every single month, which is a mistake because we're so far behind. They should probably be doing 2. But yeah, characters like Roy, Yoon very much need it. And even if they get the refine, it's not necessarily going to ramp them up on the tier list as seen by Duma. All right, he's getting Spurn. Nice. He needed that. Can you guys believe Roy's default B slot skill was renewal? I still can't believe it. Renewal on his release was already a 4-star skill on multiple heroes. Why did he get renewal? It's renewal, right? I'm not crazy, but it was ridiculous. I'm double checking. Okay, I double checked. It is in fact renewal. I can't believe he actually got renewal. And you want to know the funny thing? They had so many skills they could have gone with upon his release, but they went with renewal. Whatever. His A slot is bonus doubler. Neither skills are particularly good, so I'm really glad he's actually getting one that he can actually utilize really well. Considering his C slot is Human Virtue, and let's see what it gets upgraded to in a moment. But Human Virtue adds attack and speed, which will help with the Spurn usage. So it's a good B slot to get, but it's not particularly useful or valuable. It's useful, but it's not particularly valuable because it's available on so many heroes at this point. All right, wait, that's all? He was still gonna have default bonus doubler. I was hoping he would get more than that. I know they only usually do 1 skill chat, but like bonus doubler is out of date as well. All right, it makes sense because Human Virtue buffs himself, but still, you know. Human Virtue 2, at start turn, if units within 2 space of any allies other than beast or dragon allies, grants attack speed plus 6 to unit and those allies for 1 turn. Grants bonus to units attack speed, defense, res during combat equals highest bonuses on ally other than beast or dragon allies within 2 spaces. Counter each stat bonus independently, reduce damage from foes first attack during combat by X percentage. Ooh. X equals total value of bonuses on the 3 allies. Wow, what? Total value of bonuses on the 3 allies other than the beast or dragon allies. The highest bonuses totals within 2 spaces, maximum 40. The skill can only be equipped by its original unit. Sense. Okay, so for those who forgot, Human Virtue originally was if your unit is adjacent to any allies that are not beast or dragon allies, grants attack speed plus 6 to unit and those allies for 1 turn. 1 space and pretty restrictive. However, now it is unit within 2 spaces of any allies other than beast or dragon allies. Wait, doesn't that mean he could still have beast or dragon allies next to him, but it still triggers? Or, whoa, wait, but the wording kind of makes it seem like even if they're beast or dragon allies within 2 that's interesting. it's no longer 100% clear cut then. Because if you put a beast or dragon ally within 2 spaces of him, does that mean this doesn't work? That's pretty significant. Okay, beasts and dragons are just ignored. I would believe it should just be ignored if they're within 2 spaces but there are other allies. But I guess we'll see. That is interesting because this new ability is really significant. Attack speed +6 is a lot easier because he doesn't have to be literally next to somebody now. And the ability to get up to another 40% damage reduction is very, very significant. But it also grants bonus to units attack speed, defense, res during combat equals the highest bonus on allies other than beast or dragon allies within 2 spaces. That's huge. So the human virtue buffing of his allies, he can now utilize himself. And of course, by keeping bonus doubler as A slot, human virtue 2 will actually increase his stats dramatically. And while bonus doubler is not a fancy A slot, by all means, it is a combat manual. This is still really significant. So damage reduction on first hit, extra stats from your allies, easier buffing is what the human virtue 2 is. This is really big. This is like the first instance of a C slot that's more like a B slot, you know? You guys realize that? This is more like a B slot than a C slot, but that's very significant. New memento event is added. Wow, they left us in a cave all by ourselves. Nice joke, guys. When are you guys picking us up so we can go back home? Yeah, that's depressing. Wow. New memento event. You're left alone. All right, looking forward to it. All right, Divine Codes, EP7 will be able to be exchanged for the following combat manuals. Man, I'm so conflicted. I'm so conflicted, chat. I got a Lona like years ago, and I got Broadside Leaf Fan. I'm like, wow, this is amazing. I'm gonna give this to a Soth or something, and then we're gonna just destroy things. And then I eventually realized, wait, it's not that good, so I didn't do it. So I've been holding on to a Lilna all these years, and now she's free. Oh man. If you guys don't remember, there was a time when people like went out of their way to get Lilna. It was crazy. It was crazy. People really, really wanted her because of how valuable she was towards teams. Yeah, Summer Lilna. Now, the good news is she is at least, I believe she has a dual rally, right? Double checking. She is at least rally up res plus. Oh, it's not dual rally, it's rally up res plus. And she also has attack res solo. So even if you don't find Broly Fan particularly useful, rally up res plus is a well-scoring special to have, and attack res solo, you know, even though attack res solo isn't available from any free-to-play 4-star, is it? No, it's not. Well, it's on Young Leon, but that's about it. All right, so clearly speaking, good fodder at least. Dorothea. Now, Dorothea was known for having the highest attack for a dagger hero, especially a refresher. I don't know, man. What did Dorothea have that was so useful? Hidden Thorns. During unit's first combat in player phase or enemy phase, grants attack res +5 to unit and restores 7 HP to unit after combat. Kind of whatever. Attack cantrip, doesn't matter. Hone attack 4. Okay. That's huge. Wait, she was also a Forma. Being a Forma actually matters though. That's an extra merge for people. Okay, that's not bad. A free 300 SP C slot, pretty good. And well, that's about it. You could probably take attack cantrip and hone attack 4 and give it to a refresher, or if you really want the dagger, I guess, but you know, there are better daggers available. Speaking of better daggers available, Dean is now a manual, and Dean, I recommend if you don't have a perf dagger, Dean's dagger is probably the best. Attack speed +5 and savage blow, and I guess it's like 7 damage poison strike as well, whatever combination. It's nice. Silas is reposition and steady stance 3. Rosha is speed defense form, right? And Repo, I think. Rosha's good fodder. Soleil, drive res, but okay. Roy, Young Lion. I like how they do base Roy when Legendary Roy gets refined, even though nobody's gonna select base Roy. Oh yeah, Rosha also has Stout Lance, which is really good. Which is damage reduction if they can, 50% damage reduction on first blow, if they can double use. So, nice. This comes out and goes until August 28th. All right. Oh. Oh. Oh boy. Chat. I cannot even fathom this. Do you guys know why I'm so excited? It's not Roy. Listen, I can't even think about what this will happen. What will happen here? All right. Panne is great. I really like Mareeta. Mordecai is a beast hero we all got available really early on, and some people built him. But ever since other heroes have been released, he was a really weird role, right? Smite bot into buffing, debuffing. Weird. And Kajil's cool, but... No. It's Fjorm. What? What could Brattle Fjorm get? She already has isolation. What the heck? She already has... She's already really good. I still think she's amazing, to be honest. I still use her. I still use her for isolation and ether raids. So yeah, I'm looking forward to that one. She has really high HP. Good enough attack for a healer. Good enough attack for a healer is mostly used for healing purposes, so don't worry about her actually killing something. Though I've used her to kill things. And yeah, okay, so I'm gonna be honest, my most excited hero here is Fjorm, because that's a hero I still use very frequently in this bunch, so nice. All right, Kajil, she's really good. Well, she's not really good, but she's really interesting, I guess. So it's nice to see Heartbeat Lance become a thing. Let's see what it does. She has Bullfighter, so she's still a pretty good blue Lance armor. Dragonbind from Royd, which was it seriously just distant counter and effective against dragons before? Boy, that was depressing. I think when it first came out, we were pretty excited because we were like, wow, it's more than just distant counter. This is amazing. Even though it's really not. But when he came out, it was so many years ago, our standards were so low. Shadow Sword from Mareeta. Shadow Sword is actually still pretty good, for those who don't remember. It's Reverse Desperation. Because of Roy's remix, I think he'll get a follow-up element in his Refine or NFU. Well, because he got Spurn, I agree with that. NFU is basically essential for any infantry hero, or not just infantry heroes. Heroes in general really want it. So, yeah, I'm looking forward to NFU. All right, Mareeta, I still have one copy of, and I still have her with really good IVs. Shadow Sword is actually not bad at all. It's slaying. If unit's HP is over 50% and unit initiates combat, you can make a fall attack before foe can counter attack. She also had Flashing Blade 4 and now follow up 3. She was X tier fodder, and she also still had a... Shadow Sword is not bad still. It's not great, but slaying with Reverse Desperation, while it's lacking extra effects on top of that, it's still not bad effects. So yeah, Mareeta might actually be very good. Panne, though, everyone has access to her. She has Taguel Fang. I have her at +1. Her base effect wasn't really impressive. It was more of like, hey, more stats. But it was more like an exemplar of what beast calves could be. So nice to see that get a refine. Sabertooth Fang from Mordecai. But again, as I said, buff, debuff. So who really knows what that will lead to. Probably make Mordecai more relevant, or debuff even harder, or buff even harder. Gjallarbrú. This is the big one. Isolation is still really useful. And so let's see. Maybe she'll get... I'm calling it now, but I'll probably be wrong. But I want to call it... Maybe she'll get Sarah's ability, right? Of like auto dispelling. That's not that useful, but I don't think you can really improve on isolation anymore. Can you imagine if isolation was like 3 spaces? Like 3 columns, right? Heck no. That'd be too good. So for those reasons, I think it probably makes her a better healer instead of making her a better isolation bot. Because if it's increased space isolation, it'd be too devastating. And they didn't do it for Loki either, so let's see. Isolation plus gravity would make her a really deadly hero. AA plus is being updated. The blessing filter will be set by default on the edit team screen. Thank goodness. This is a quality of life thing. I get annoyed setting it. I sometimes forget, and sometimes it takes so much time and I just give up on it. The blessing filter will automatically be set on the blessing of the appropriate season on the edit team screen of Arena Assault Plus. The edit team screen can be accessed after you tap the battle button for the first match, and then appears again and after selecting your opponent in subsequent matches. Nice. That's so huge. For me anyways, I do it rush last minute, so I only have like 20-30 minutes to do my AA runs. So for me this matters. For everybody else, it just saves you a bit of time. Oh. I was so excited for a moment. I read the amount of dragon flowers has been increased. Like, I read it, I completely skipped a bunch of words. I thought for a moment we can use more dragonflowers. Never mind. The amount of dragonflowers obtained from rank rewards will increase. So now we're getting more dragonflowers. This is nice. This is free. With season starting on July 12th, the number of Dragonflyers awarded from rank awards will increase at all ranks. Nice, just more free stuff. Hey, that's cool. I'll appreciate that. Summer Duels is being updated. You'll be able to increase your favorite level to 2100. All right, cool. I don't really play it. I only play Summer Duels the event, not really the base version. The base version is kind of whack in my opinion. Because everyone just uses their best teams, and if you can't deal with it, you just automatically lose. Which is fine, but like, the best Summer Duels is the one we can ban and pick. That's the best one. All right, Aether Rage is being updated. All schools increased to level 10. Great. Now you can be debuffed for -10 to everything. I don't use schools, so I don't really care, but I know for some people this is a big deal. Be careful of infantry schools, though. Infantry school can make Fallen Ike into a god, and that's not fun. All right, but everything else, sure. I don't level these up, but I know some people do. Aether Resort is being updated. 2 new songs, The White Heron from Fire Emblem's Path of Radiance, and Ordinary Day. An Ordinary Day, I use that as the soundtrack of some videos. In fact, I mean, you guys don't know this yet, but when this becomes a YouTube video, I might actually just use An Ordinary Day as the background track. I love that track. It's great for like news videos and stuff because it's so calming and so whimsical. But yeah, great track. Nice. I like that one. The following issues that occur during version 6.6.0 will be addressed. When you take part in a mock battle during the time between when the season ends and the following season begins, bonus allies from the preceding seasons will be treated as a bonus ally. What? Yeah? There are also circumstances in which your opponent's defense teams will not be updated in friend mock battles. Okay. I realize that happened, but like... Okay, sure. During the intermission between seasons, there are always issues, and a lot of people have identified that, especially once Chaos Season showed up. So I'm glad ICE is addressing these things, but okay. It's not that big of a deal, but sure. Appreciate it. Hero Strike is being updated. Summer of Flame is up to level 6. Cool. Do more damage. Additional heroes for Heroic Grail. Morum! And Larum. Morum, this is huge. How many of you guys are making +10 Morums? Morum's amazing. Morum with Fury 4... with Null Follow-Up, become a Wings of Mercy bot. And then Flashing Blade and then Gale Force. He doesn't even have to use Flashing Blade. But if you have Times Pulse, for example, or Infantry Pulse. But yeah, this character is so good. He's a really good hero for Aether Raid's Gale Force teams and really good for arena scoring. Great hero. Larum, I mean, free refresher, and she's cute, so that's good enough for me. All right, other changes. An issue in which damage values are calculated incorrectly will be resolved. What? When did this happen? We will resolve an issue in which incorrect results are calculated when several effects that reduce damage by a certain % overlap and the ratio of damage reduced gets extremely high. Wait, what? Reduce damage by a certain % overlap and the ratio reduced gets extremely high. Okay. Is this is just a display error, right? Okay, sure. I wonder what that's pertaining to specifically. I can't imagine. Chat, do you guys know? Probably just because of Bunny Maria display errors. Yeah. Okay. Interesting. I did not know that. Some of Larum Dancing Bride's voice tracks will be changed. What? Currently, the voice track that plays when Larum Dancing Bride uses her dance skill is the same as the one that plays when she is tapped on her profile screen. In consideration of how long the tap track is, we have changed it to the voice track that plays when she activates her special. Is her voice track too long? I can't even imagine what this is about. All right, regarding maintenance, it's 12 a.m. to 3 a.m. starting from July 5th. So, yeah, we already know. Please not during the maintenance, you can't play. Yeah. And that is all the news about the update. We hope you continue to enjoy playing Fire Emblem Heroes. All right, what do you guys think about this update? Roy is our only legendary hero getting refined. Good for him. Roy has not been our boy for the longest time, so I kind of feel bad for him. I'm not a fan of Roy, so I don't really care too much, but I feel bad for him because I know a lot of people are big fans of Roy. So let's hope he gets good. He probably will get good, but the question is, will he be good enough? Yeah, Spurn, Human Virtue update, and of course his weapon refine. Memento event, we are isolated by ourselves, left to die. Thank you, fellow heroes. Lilna, Dorothea are big manuals, but the side manuals being Roshia and Dean are pretty good. And in terms of other weapon refines, I'm looking forward to Fjorm the most, but Mordecai, Fallen Mareeta, Panne, they're all pretty interesting heroes. And I guess Roy too, and Jill. And then, of course, yeah, the other things are pretty minor. But yeah, you guys can let me know. Anyways, that is your Nux update for July.